There are several ways to create an MIDI track. For example, on the instrumental track, the first way, you can click on this draw, click on this object selection and double click in this area. The next, you can choose this draw, check snap is on, okay, and draw this MIDI event. You can click on this record button. Let's deactivate metronome. But check, if you click stop, this MIDI event disappears. So we need to put one note on a MIDI keyboard, like this, and this MIDI event is created. Let's delete this information. If we want to zoom this area like this, we need to put our mouse in this area, click left mouse, and we can zoom in and zoom out. Or we can click on H or G on our keyboard. And now we have this empty MIDI event. Let's create some chord. For example, C minor. We can click on this draw. Let's check that snap is on, and for example 1-1. And let's write our chord. Let's take another instrument for this, for example piano. Now we have this C minor chord. Okay, what we can do? We can take our notes and make our velocity higher or lower. Okay, and we can press Ctrl Shift and left mouse and we can change our velocity like this. For example, I'd like to take this note and make it one octave higher. Let's take our note and we can click left mouse and make something like this. Or we can take our note, press Shift and up. And now we have this note one octave higher. For example, I'd like to double this note. Let's take it, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, and Shift down, and now we have this note one octave down. Now we have this chord. I'd like to make it one octave down. Let's take all our notes, Shift down, and make it longer. For example, like this. Now we have this. Maybe I need to make it softer. Ctrl Shift, left mouse. Now we have this soft piano. Maybe softer. I'd like to add another chord from this bar. Let's take this event and make it longer. Okay, we can take our chords, Ctrl-C. Let's check snap is on. Okay, Ctrl-V. And for example, we would like to make it more aggressive. Ctrl-A, Shift-Ctrl, left mouse, like this. And this chord, for example, F. And you can see that now Cubase says it's a minor chord. We can click on this major. And now we have F major. Or you can click in this area on chord editing, for example, major, and you need a G major, for example. And you can click here, and you will have this G major chord. Take this chord, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, and up. And now we have this G chord. But maybe I'd like to make this chord, for example, like Sus4. Let's click here. Let's take, for example, split. Split. And this chord I'd like to make major. And now we have this. If you click on this button and make something like this, you'll see that now this area is white and there is no sound. But MIDI notes are still here. If we continue our MIDI, you can deactivate MIDI notes, you can draw another notes. Let's delete these notes. And again, you can use this chord editing. Just click here, and you will have this major chord. Maybe you need another chord. You click here. Now you have this minor. You can take these notes, make them higher, make them louder, this softer, and so on. Let's talk about quantize and length. For example, you have something like this, and you need to quantize it. Press Ctrl A. Let's select all our files, and you can click here, Q, apply quantize, or on your keyboard, Q. And if you have this one, or maybe you need another, press Q, and OK. If we need to change a length, click here, length, go here and fix lengths. And now we have all our notes like 1/8. Maybe we need 1/1, click here, fix length, OK. Now it's all 1. And if you take a note, you can change its pitch, velocity, and so on. Let's talk about modulation. Let's delete our piano and let's take a string library and let's make some chord. For example, let's go to chord editing and let's write C minor again. Let's click on this. And now we have this minor chord. Let's make this 1 octave higher. Let's duplicate this note. Let's take all notes and make them velocity higher. Now we have this. Let's make it a little bit longer. And now we have no modulation. Let's click on this snap off. Let's take this draw and let's write some modulation. Okay, now we have this. Let's make some changes. Let's choose all notes. Click on this split, snap on, split. Take these notes and click on this major. Let's delete this. Let's write another modulation. For example, like this. And now we have this. Let's take these notes and make them 1 octave down and maybe a little bit softer. And now we have this. If you don't see this velocity and modulation in your window, you can click on this plus, create control line, and choose your modulation or velocity. And another interesting thing in a Cubase is retrospective recordings. What it means? Let's play something on a MIDI keyboard. Oh, but I forgot to record it. It's not a problem. I can click on this button, and now we have all MIDI notes that I'm played on a MIDI keyboard. Cubase remembers everything.